What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Random Ramblings. I'm Jerome.
I'm Nick.
I'm Hess.
Today we're talking about the finale, Season 4 Game of Thrones, episodes 9 and 8, 9 and 10. I don't know the names of them, but we're talking about them.
The Watchers on the Wall and the Children, I think.
It is. The Children is episode 10 for sure.
I think it's
Okay.
the Watchers of the Wall, or on the wall, or by the wall, or through the wall,
One of those for sure.
beyond the wall.
The episode 9 was pretty interesting because it's literally like
The entire thing was
95% of the episode is
Yeah.
a battle.
Yeah.
Which you probably like,
I
thank God I don't have to take any notes.
Well,
Seriously.
actually, I never thought about it, and I'm like, and then Drum's like, I'm like 20% in, and it's all, and I was like, oh, is this the one that's just all the wall? And he's like, yeah, I think so. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got
Yeah,
a
I figure we breezed through this one pretty quick.
So-
yeah, I got a
actually-
few notes, but that's it.
Before we do get into that,
Before we do,
Hess, did you watch Indiana Jones?
All right, in all honesty, I have like 40 minutes left. Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
if you want, we can talk about what I've seen now, and then finish it next episode or next week, or we can wait until I watch the entire thing and we can talk about it next week.
I say we talk about it now and finish it next week. That way we don't have to think of another movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that too. So, what do you think about Indiana Jones so far? Just so you
So-
guys know, watching, he's never seen Indiana Jones until this point.
I have not. I've never seen it. Like I said, I think I have like 40 to 45 minutes left. I'm actually kind of intrigued by it. I didn't realize.
Wow, you don't say.
I'm kind of intrigued by one of the best movies ever made.
You know, I think that.
Well, I don't know about that. But I don't know about one of the best movies ever made, but okay.
Yeah, I do.
No, I think
Oh.
I think it's
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely up there.
I think that at the
I,
end,
I thought he became a mime for a
So did
second.
I.
He was like,
Well, it's definitely
Here's a look.
it's definitely in my top 10, maybe top 5 movies of all time.
okay.
And I'm not the only one. Look it up on IMDb. It's probably in the top
No, yeah,
20.
absolutely.
I watched it for fun when I watched his house.
Yeah, it's a great
Oh.
movie. I saw it in the theaters when it came
Cool
out.
thing is all of them are on Prime.
Yeah, they are. That's how I saw it. I scrolled through. I was like, oh fuck, I watched Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
But so what's the plot of Indiana Jones?
I mean, basically, they're looking for this like, I don't know, you want to call it like a godlike thing or whatever.
You might call it an arc
Yeah, an arc.
of the Covenant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure,
Okay.
just like that.
Or a
you're-
godlike thing.
I mean, I'm on the right track, right?
No, yeah,
Can't get it.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
got it. He
yeah,
just didn't have the name.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a god particle that you're searching for, kind of.
I don't know if it's a particle, but yeah.
More than a particle. More like a god artifact.
Yeah. It's,
God
An
effect.
arc.
It's like an ancient artifact.
I
Yeah.
knew you were gonna fucking do
Yeah,
that.
I got it. No, I guess the thing that really kind of intrigued me is like the whole like German like Nazi thing that's kind of swirled all up into it. Like, because I did not expect that at all. I was just like,
Oh, really?
I didn't realize it was set in like 1936 or whenever. I believe it's 36. But yeah, I was just like, what the hell? I'm like, okay. I guess this is kind of cool. And like I said, I just literally ran out of time, and I was like, yeah. So just wanted to be upfront
So
with that.
Where are you at that point in 45
But
minutes left?
basically, I feel like I'm just past the part where Marion is her name.
Yeah.
I thought she was dead. They really fooled me. They really did.
They filled everybody with that one.
I was like, whoa! I'm like, I thought this bitch was dead, and here she is. Fucking, I'm a little bit past that. Basically, I want to say like, is it the Germans that locked him and his Arab friend in the tomb or whatever that thing is? Like
Oh,
they put the fucking
In the place where the ark was?
yeah.
Yeah, they closed the door on his
I'm
ass.
like right around.
There's a
I'm right
few
around there.
snakes in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have went. I would have fucking shit myself. I was just been like, we're done.
Well, they told him he had to go. It's only snakes.
Yeah, I like that. I like that part on when he's getting on the biplane when he's running from all the Wazoo Indians or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's my pet snake. Be a little more friendly or something." I was like, "Wow, yeah, I would have jumped out of that fucking plane."
Yeah, it's I like that. There, once the sequels come out, you see there other things like, but it's snakes that get him.
Yeah.
I'm right there with him.
Oh no, me too.
So so far what you watched? Are you gonna watch the rest of them?
I mean, I might. I probably. I would think so.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh, the first one.
First one?
First one.
I mean, do they like drop off progressively, or I mean,
No. Well, I never thought the second one was very good. I think that's the case with most of them.
Mm-hmm.
The Temple of Doom wasn't all that.
how
Third
many
one,
is there?
4.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
Third one, I thought was really good, up there with the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fourth one, I saw in the theaters, and I saw when it came out on DVD. I thought it was better than Temple of Doom, but I didn't think it was.
Yeah,
as
I
good.
rewatched the 4th one semi recently, and
Looking for crickets.
My dog is like looking at the ceiling. I was like,
the
"Stop
the 4th
looking
one
at
was better when I rewatched it than I remembered it being.
Yeah.
I thought I remembered it being kind of crazy, but I guess been so much that I've heard about it since then. But it wasn't as bad as everyone says it is.
Yeah.
Like,
but
it was
but one
enjoyable.
and 3 are a couple really, really, really good movies.
Yeah.
it." Are they all done by Steven Spielberg?
Yes.
I'm gonna say yeah, I think so. So you guys want to get into episode 9 now? Something on the wall?
Yeah. Sure. You know,
Did you? That's Horny the Horn, right?
if
Yeah.
if I had
Horn in the
known better,
horn.
I would have hid that last week.
Yeah, but you don't know better. You know nothing, Nick Snow.
Wow.
It's
I
not
knew
the
that
f-
was coming.
That's not the first time he said that to me today.
I was gonna say yeah today.
You don't know nothing.
Nick Snow.
All right. So it starts off with John and Sam. I think they're up top. I don't remember.
Yeah, they are up top.
They
Yeah, 'cause-
get sent up top to watch.
Yeah, he's asking how.
Yeah, he's like, hey, so you fuck her?
What's pussy feel like?
Yeah.
He's like, and then he asked if Sam did it with Gilly, and he said no, 'cause she just had her baby.
So he told me that, and he's like, he's all proud of himself and laughing. And then I watched it. I was watching this at the gym, and he's like, Gilly just had her baby. And I was like, oh my God.
I'm telling you, people in Game of Thrones think like I do. Fucking Daenerys is like, does he have a ball sack?
Yeah,
Gilly had her baby. I'm in this universe, baby.
whatever.
You're living in it, Jerome. You're living in it.
So, and then they have their little bro conversation. John tells him to go
I
get
would
some
have been
sleep.
more. He's like, no, bro. Did you fuck her? No, she just had her baby, bro.
But, and then
We should reenact that. We should make a.
I think he just did.
Yeah, I know, but it would be funny if, like, you know.
I'll be Jon Snow. He could be
They're-
Sam.
There's surfers
Yeah.
up on the wall.
Oh, that'd be pretty funny.
Hey, dude, you seen any wildlings?
We can just do it in all the different stereotypes.
Oh my God! Don't get him
We
started.
could do it like Valley Girl.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Did you fuck her?
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Please don't name any other stereotypes. We'll be here all night. So then it goes to the wildlings. They're in camp like about 12 feet away from the wall. It looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see when Gilly walked past them?
And then she had her baby.
She had her baby.
Yeah, and she was like there.
She was like they're talking, and then they like flash up, and she walks by him like Obi-Wan Kenobi or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And
Oh,
not
yeah.
one of those motherfuckers saw her.
That's exactly what I said.
and the baby's crying because you could hear it, and they all went.
Well, probably said in subtitles, baby crying.
Well, they were
I
at
watched
each
it at the
other's
gym and it
throats
was-
at that point. They were.
Yeah, and that's what I said. They were like basically they're questioning Ygritte, her loyalty.
Did you just say cunnilingus?
I did, right up your ass.
But yeah, they're just like they were doing that, and then she's making her arrows and threatening them back, and
Yeah, and
It's-
then that
it's-
dude
it's funny
stood up,
'cause-
and I
'cause,
was
like,
like, "How
She's
fucking
pretty-
tall is he?"
Yeah.
they
And
all know
how
that.
creepy is
she
that
did
guy that has like the white eyes? Like, what was that?
Oh, yeah.
At first I thought that
Blah.
When
I
he
thought
was-
that was like a fucking like doll that they were carrying, and then his shit flashed. I'm like, oh wow, that's actually thin.
Yeah.
Didn't they show the owl and then go to him?
Yes,
So I was smarter than Hester. I was like, oh, he's fucking
he's getting his hood on.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they
I didn't
showed the
even- I
owl.
didn't even catch that.
Then
until
they showed
just now.
they showed the
Wow.
owl fly away, and then he went.
Yeah, and he's like, all right, I'm back. What I miss?
Yeah.
How boring would that
Yeah.
be? Just fucking being an owl on the wall.
Yeah, it'd be pretty.
Did that guy get killed in this battle?
I think they all did.
Yeah, I think most of those people
Except
did.
for,
except for any like the main
Tormund.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how the main people never die.
Well,
in
except for
battle.
she
Yeah,
dies.
That's true. What? In the,
There's a dragon in the back room.
you locking up your
Dogs.
dragons?
Yeah. It was hard. I chained him up and slowly walked away while my dress was in the water. Didn't give two fucks about that.
We
Thanks.
should recreate that
I
scene with Hess's
literally
dogs.
just pictured you in a dress, so thanks for that.
Now we got we recreate all these
Wouldn't-
scenes from Game of Thrones.
Wouldn't be the first time.
If Jerome could only animate some shit.
That would be cool. You
Uh,
should learn that, Jerome.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I'll get on it right now.
Take a drawing
Yeah.
class, for fuck's sake. So Sam, instead of going to sleep, goes to the library, and then Aemon comes in, and they kind of like,
They have a bro down too.
yeah, they
He's
kind
like,
of,
hey, bro, like I don't got eyes, I can't read, bro.
and he's like, yeah, he goes,
How'd you know it was me, bro?
I can't take it. Yeah, he's basically said, hey, I could have been king, and I had plenty of girls thrown at me, but now I'm blind at the wall, and I'm about to die because there's fucking wildlings jumping over, so go get some sleep.
Now, do you think he chose poorly?
Yeah, I do, actually. I mean, would you rather
Yeah.
be a master of the wall or fucking be the king? I mean, I guess
You know
he'd
what
be dead by now, but he probably wouldn't have had, there probably wouldn't have been a rebellion and shit.
No. I feel like, you know how you blew out the candle? I think it would have been better if you missed the candle. Like, I just, I think it would have just added a little comedic relief.
That would have been funny. Cause like he's like all wise and like he like knows it's Sam, but he can't fucking blow out a candle.
But the reality is he's blind. Like, he should have missed the candle.
Well, you don't know how, I mean, just because you're blind doesn't mean you can't see anything.
Maybe he's like Daredevil and all.
Well, I
his,
mean, you
all his
feel
other
like
things are enhanced now,
there's
and he knows he can see
Heat
things.
protruding off. So, I mean, you know what I mean?
But no, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know if he sees like shapes or if he sees
Right.
just black. you
True.
know.
Do they describe that in the book?
I don't know.
Oh, you know, you've read those fucking books, and you're
I
no
know.
help.
Well, fuck off. Yeah, and your computer too.
I guess the exporting's done.
So yeah, and then basically, it's fighting time.
Fight.
Yes, it is.
Uh,
you see the big fire glowing in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And they go, it's time.
do you think it's hard to start a fire when it's just snow everywhere? And I'm not talking
No.
about John. Oh, do you think it's easy to start a fire?
You think everything would be very
It's
moist? Yeah.
Wet.
So it would be kind of hard.
It was all wood.
The,
Maybe it's
the forest
maybe
was wood.
Maybe it's
thought?
a dry. Maybe it's a dry one.
A dry winter.
There's snow on the ground. Snow is wet.
Yeah.
There's snow in the trees.
Yeah, but it's just like heat. There's like parts of the country that are hot and humid, hot and wet, or there's like Arizona where it's hot and dry.
But it's not. It's north and
I
snow on
I
the
think
ground.
the snow kind of ruins that though.
Like, if there's a wildfire and it snows, doesn't that help, like, fight it?
Absolutely.
That's why the fires are in the summertime?
But see, here's what I think is that, like, it was in the trees, so like you had your treetops covering up, so there wasn't necessarily a lot of snow. At least that's what I told myself.
I guess it could have just been the treetops.
Well,
if
I'm
you
sure
put
they
down
used,
there.
like, I don't know, gasoline, for lack of a better word.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know,
something flammable.
Game of Thrones gasoline.
Yeah.
He's like, gotta gasolina. Just like that.
Oh my gosh. So when the shit starts hitting the fan, Allison Thorne's up top. He's the one that everyone hates. That's in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of had a little moment there, like.
Well, and he's like, I do have a question.
I might have an answer.
Why can't I don't know what they're called, but all the guys that shoot the arrows,
Yeah. The archers.
archers. Yeah. Why can't they just shoot without someone telling them when to shoot?
I know. I was thinking the same thing. Like, why don't they just
Archers!
knock, draw loose, knock, draw? Like, you don't have to
Yeah.
be told. Just
There's
fucking rip 'em.
100,000 of them.
Rip them off.
Just shoot.
Seriously.
You know that never crossed my mind, but you guys got a point.
That's
It really did cross my mind. It bothered me.
because-
I'm going, why does there have to be one person in charge going, Archers!
Yeah, no, I know. I agree. So like that's what and then someone I
Yeah,
forget.
and then they draw, and he's like,
Yeah.
goes on this little fucking, hissy fit. Like, did I tell you to fucking draw?
I liked how Sam kept giving that one. Was it Pip?
Mm-hmm.
He kept giving him shit throughout the whole episode. Like,
He goes, I got one. Oh, is it over? No.
Yeah, no.
Well, then shoot again.
yeah, like,
It's
like-
Sam Gruesome. He even like when he goes and
It was
gets.
funny until he got shot in the neck.
Yeah. When he lets Gilly Hatterbaby in the place, and he's like, I can't open the door. He's like, fucking open it. And he's like, oh my god.
I know.
Yeah, that was funny.
It,
Like,
it was
Open the
funny,
fucking door.
And
Yeah.
he goes, go. He's like, you better get used to it. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
He probably never says fuck again.
Well, we're gonna keep track of that now.
Okay.
Call me young guy.
Yeah. So I didn't write it down. For some reason, was it Sam going up, and then he tells, "Hey, they're coming up from the top." So Allison Thorne goes down to help. He starts
No,
fighting.
the one guy tells the guy that
The one guy told the guy.
yeah, I don't know their
No,
names.
I don't think it was. I think Sam went up
He
later to
told
get
him
Jon
that-
Snow.
Snow. Yeah.
You're
that's
needed down below, so then John took over. And
No, I'm not talking about
Oh,
that
okay,
guy.
we're
I'm
not
talking
there
about the
yet? Okay.
first guy that went down.
Okay.
He went down, and you said he had his moment because he was fighting Tormund.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
Thorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curly fuck.
Yeah, or curly fuck if you want to call him that. Anyways, he goes down because they're getting overrun down below, and
Yes.
starts fighting. And he puts Janos Slint in charge, and
That
then
guy.
he never says archers draw. So they don't. They all just sit there and look at him.
Yeah.
And then so then Gren.
They're a well disciplined group. I mean, I feel like they would probably go most of a football game without any penalties.
Wow.
Probably
Very disciplined.
they're not the Cardinals. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, absolutely not.
So Gren tells Janos, "Hey, Allison needs you down there. You better go get him." He's like, "Oh, he needs me? Okay." So then he
Yeah.
just leaves,
Scared little bitch.
runs down there, and goes and hides in the same room that Sam put Gilly in.
Yeah.
Could you be a bigger bitch? That's my question.
But I think he's the biggest bitch of that episode.
What
By far.
Yeah. And I
Even the
think
little
maybe-
kid that was crying fucking managed
Yeah.
to shoot someone.
I hate that fucking kid.
So do I.
Yeah, I'm sure I will eventually.
Yeah. I'm
yeah,
sure
I think you
too.
will.
I can't wait to get to fucking keep going.
I
I
mean,
saw one of you two fucks started episode fucking season 5.
Oh, we thought that was
we were
thought
blaming
that,
your ass.
Yeah, we thought that was you.
Wasn't me. Was not me. I fucking went to finish it today.
Maybe it's
And I
Taylor
was
and
like,
she's
oh.
secretly watching Game of Thrones.
No, you know what's funny is
What? Oh, it was me last night when I fell asleep.
burn.
Guess it was me.
Hess got.
Yeah. Fact checker over here
That was pretty awesome.
from the stands.
That's 2 weeks in a row.
I was gonna
since
say it's 2 weeks in a row that she's put you in
Yeah.
your place on the
yeah,
podcast.
I like that.
And it's okay. It's okay. She has tonsillitis, so she can't really talk.
I heard her.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard her
Oh.
too.
Must be these cool headphones because she talks like this.
How'd that go?
Not even kidding.
No, we did hear her though.
Yeah, I heard.
Talks like
It was you last night and you fell asleep.
Well, it's funny
Yeah.
because I was like, that motherfucker, and I hit play on it, and it literally, so little it played, it just started right at the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you just watched it previously on as like a refresher.
no.
I was like, this motherfucker's cheating.
Yeah.
No. I do want to keep rolling, but
Keep rolling.
ball with the ball.
Well, I'm just ignoring both of you.
Yeah, you normally do.
So Ingrid kills Pip.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Right in the fucking throat.
Dude, she slings those guys.
She was She was like a fucking maniac. She's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing, thing.
Like,
She thought she was
she's
Oliver
fucking
Queen or
just
some shit.
Goddamn archer slinger.
Wow.
Took you that
I
long
was-
to come up with
I
that?
was gonna say gunslinger, but I that wouldn't fit, and I knew you both would be like gunslinger.
Well,
Where'd she carry all the fucking arrows?
Up her ass,
Probably.
which is a miracle.
'Cause
She felt Jon Snow's boner then.
She has a little quip,
She better have a big ass one.
and then she pulls him out of her quip when she stops and kneels down and like slams him into the ground, and then just fucking.
Oh, that's
pulls him
true.
off
I
the
like
ground.
that scene. That was really cool.
Yeah. I mean, she's killing people left and right, and it's just like,
And then she sees Jon Snow, the love of her life.
well, but I mean, like, I was thinking,
Couldn't do it.
like you got the big thin guy that's killing everybody. You got Tormund just fucking going ape shit. She's picking people off like fucking a sniper. I'm like, how the fuck?
No,
are
or
these...
in words of Hess, like an archer.
Yeah, and then
Archer
like,
slinger.
and then they lose.
Yeah.
It's not very.
They
real.
held him off. They held him off for a day.
I mean, they even had fucking giants.
Yeah, well,
And
not on that
mammoths.
side.
Bull,
The
yeah,
mammoths
so
are
they can get
cool
in.
as shit.
I was thinking like, oh, Hess loves elephants. You gotta love these fucking
I
mammoths.
Yeah.
do. I was like, those are badass.
Yeah, they didn't like that fire though.
No, I wouldn't either. They fucking took off running, and the giant's like,
So, were you sad when they killed the giant?
no, why would I be sad? The guy
I
fucking
was-
had like a
I was
fucked up face.
I still want to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
a giant's dick.
Oh my god.
I mean, are you curious?
Hey,
Yeah.
thanks by the way for putting in the cock counter.
Oh yeah.
I watched last week's entire episode all the
Huh?
way through,
Did-
100%.
You liked the Ball Johnson dance I threw in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
As-
commented on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about it. Some people might not know what we're talking about, so I had to let
Yeah.
them hear it.
Disgusting. So I was sad when the giant died because I know.
Is it because now you know you're never going to see a giant's cock?
No.
Unless there's...
There's no more giants in the future?
No, there is.
Okay.
But
Why
I
were
know,
you
I know,
sad?
because I know there's not very many.
Yeah.
And then so the one, I don't know if they were related. I mean, I guess because they're both giants. But
Well, the one
that,
was
that
like-
seems racist.
At the beginning of Giant Times, right? Like he was like the Grandmaster
Oh,
Flash of.
I thought you were talking about a magazine or something. Giant Times. And that guy's on the cover.
Yeah. No, because he told like when he goes and talks to Mance Raider, like he was like, "Oh, that was
Yeah. He,
Tommy Four Fingers from the first
well, he didn't say he was old.
generation,
Yeah, he just said it was his bloodline.
bloodline of
Yeah.
first generation."
I mean, it'd be like Joffrey.
Do we ever see a giant woman or like a woman giant?
That's a good point. I don't think we do.
Like, or do they just? I mean, because they can't procreate with like regular humans.
You get
Well, I mean, I don't think they're that big. How big would a giant be when you give birth?
I don't know. Don't ask Alaska.
What's
her name?
I love that I ask these questions, and then you're like, I don't know. That's a good question.
Alexa.
No, see, he thinks it's a good question.
Hold on.
Oh, I mean, I just don't know. Like, like
See, once he says Alexa, then you gotta go. Shh.
Well, you gotta shush.
or you can't. She can't hear me.
Alexa, how big is a giant when it's a baby?
I don't know that.
What? You never...
Should
Alexa,
I ask Google? I have a Hey Google. I have
in
Google
Game of
right
Thrones, how big is a giant when it's a baby?
How the fuck would she know that?
I'm not sure.
Ask your Google.
now. All right. Hey Google, how big is a giant when it's born?
Sorry, I can't help with that.
Okay,
Fucking technology sucks.
I'd hate to
I'm gonna
break it
Google
to you guys, but giants aren't real.
Wait, you're telling me Game of Thrones is fake?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Like how?
I thought this was a
how
documentary.
big is an imaginary person when it's born? Oh, Hess laughed. Now we just have to stare at his wiener, dog.
It's fake.
I mean,
I'm done. He's typing away. Holy shit.
I know. Clickety clickson over here.
Holy Jesus.
I was typing. I mean, in Game of Thrones, how big is a giant when it's a baby? Who played 1-1? Oh, it's the Giants. Giants.
And this
There's a-
is how we turn a very quick first episode into a 30-minute.
I mean, how
Yeah,
minute.
content, baby.
You could Google how big Odell Beckham Jr. was
We
when he was
do-
born.
We do need to probably move through because a lot of shit happened in the episode.
Yeah, you guys can continue, and I'm gonna figure this out.
Google how big Odell Beckham Jr. was when he was born.
Will that be the answer?
Well, he's a
He
giant.
I think it was like 7.3 pounds.
He's a
7
giant.
pounds 3 ounces.
Or
yeah.
Eli Manning.
I was gonna say, or
Satchel Paige. No, I'm just kidding. He's an Indian.
Alexa, how big was Odell Beckham Jr. when he was born?
This might answer your question.
Well, I hope so.
Odell Beckham Jr. weighs 200 pounds. Did that answer your question?
No, I asked. Fuck you. Just go away. You can go on with the episode.
Did you do that?
That was me.
Oh,
Oh wow, she actually took my
thanks for
feedback.
defeating.
If anybody knows how big giants were when they're babies, let us know in the comment section down below. And if you have a guess it.
All because Hess wants to know if there's women. There must be. Maybe they're just not fighting.
Do you think a woman could give birth to a giant? A normal woman. Obviously, any woman could. You know what I mean?
I don't think a normal woman could take a giant's cock.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what about hoarders? Hoarders like
Oh,
half a giant.
Yeah, and his is like BAM. So you gotta imagine the
All
giants.
right, let's skip
Yeah.
over the baby cock
Yeah,
giant stuff.
that's probably a good
So
idea.
what I was starting to say is I was sad when the even though because really the wildlings aren't bad guys.
No, they're not.
The Fens might be, but the rest of
Yeah.
them aren't. They just don't want to get killed by White Walkers.
Right, absolutely. I wouldn't either.
But so the giant gets killed. But then how about I don't know if it was him or the other guy when he shot his arrow.
oh, that was fucking cool when it went
Yeah, that
up the
motherfucker
wall,
was like-
through the thing, and then like you see
through
the
the
war going on
moon.
in the next scene,
Yeah.
and the fucking guy lands down. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty badass.
So let's talk about the fight a little bit. So like, I was watching. It's not the first time I've seen them fight, but it's the first time I noticed that the one scene where it's all one scene, and they start fighting here, and
Oh,
they
like
just,
they pan the camera through everybody
Yeah.
going.
and everyone's just beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Absolutely.
It kind of reminded me of the Aquaman trailer.
Oh, I could totally see that. Yeah, where it's
Yeah.
like going through the rooftops and she's being chased and all that, and going
Yeah,
up
I
and
mean,
down.
there's no lasers and shit, but
Yeah,
no Black Manta.
I told you this a
Control.
little bit when we were talking about the episode. I don't think a lot of shows could pull off an episode like this where like the entire thing is just a battle.
I don't think so either, and not have it be good.
Yeah,
I mean,
You should.
go ahead.
because like Walking
No,
Dead tried to do that in one of the last seasons, where a majority of the episodes were action scenes, and I gotta tell you, I was still bored.
And this isn't the best fighting scene that takes place.
Yeah,
in Game
yeah,
of
it's not,
Thrones.
but it was an entertaining episode all around.
Like, I wonder what this episode cost to make. I'm sure it would cost a fortune.
I could look it up.
Don't you-
As long as you
That's
don't
you.
ask Alaska.
I won't. She's
Why can't I say Alexa?
I don't
I'm
know.
like have a speech
See, you said her name, and now she's active.
How much did it cost to?
Make Game of Thrones season 4. She turned off.
Never mind. So, yeah,
So close.
Ingrid has the drop
She
on
just-
John.
Yeah, she couldn't do it.
She hesitated.
What?
And then that little
I mean,
fucking bitch kills her.
Yeah, and then
Do you think?
Ollie
Do you think
kills her.
do you think she would have done it though?
No, I don't think she would.
I don't think she would have, but I don't know.
I mean,
She did
obviously
shoot him
we'll never know, but like,
If you think about the little scene, like John smiles at her, like, "Hey, you're not really gonna kill me, are you?" This is after he drove the hammer through that dude.
Yeah.
That was pretty
right
cool.
through his skull.
That was pretty cool. And then, but I
Would
like.
that, would that be the same in U.S.? Because it's not.
Oh, it's 7 million pounds estimated.
Yeah.
just Google that. 7 million pounds in U.S.
Okay.
Translate 7 million pounds into U.S. currency.
Or ask
something.
Taylor.
That's true.
Oh yeah, she just got back from London town. That was horrible.
So it was $8 million to make this episode.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy.
Just to make it, but I'm sure they make money. I mean, I don't think she would have done it.
Yeah, no, I don't think she would have either. I think she wants Jon Snow's babies.
Yeah, I mean, she did say
It was
when
all
she
about
was
Dr.
dying
Reese.
in his arms that they should
Yeah,
have
she's
never
like,
left
do
the
you
cave.
remember that? Do you remember that cave? We should have never.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I remember because it was in the previous.
Yeah, and I like how then she's like, you know nothing, Jon Snow. She was like fucking Yoda dying.
I was gonna say you did just sound.
I-
like
that's
that.
how she was.
I honestly forgot she died.
Oh really?
Oh,
Yeah. So
wow.
when Ollie kills her,
Oh, Ollie shot her with an arrow. They did that on purpose.
you think so?
Yeah.
He looks at John and goes,
Yeah.
and
like,
I'm thinking, no, you have
Like
no
he-
idea. Oh boy,
was it John or was it Sam that was like, get a weapon and kill somebody? Like,
Sam.
Sam?
Well,
And
no,
then-
he said get a weapon
And fight or
and
whatever?
fight.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I was going to get her
for,
killed.
for his own good though, for his own safety.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't.
Little did he know he was sending up that little boy to kill John's girlfriend.
I mean,
I guess ex-girlfriend, kind of.
that kid's in a horrible position because okay, he kills Jon Snow's girlfriend basically.
Right?
Mhm.
And he's like traumatized.
He's
too.
traumatized because those guys just ate his parents.
Yeah, and said they were going to.
Yeah, and now he's sent here and they're coming
And then-
again.
Blood is splattered all over his face.
Yeah,
Like,
it wasn't a good
pretty,
situation.
pretty traumatic.
And then at the end, John's like, "All right, I'm gonna go talk to Mance. See you later." And that's
Pretty
the end of the
much.
episode.
Yeah. Gives him a sword. I don't want to lose this again. Take it, Sam.
I kind of like Mance Raider.
He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
He seems like a halfway.
I like
reasonable
what
human
Hess
being.
calls curly fuck better.
The fuck, get the fuck out of here,
There's a fly in here.
Jesus.
We're gonna be like Hess.
I know. So you want to
What's
move
up
to
there?
episode 10?
Episode 10, last episode of the
Episode
season,
10.
boys.
Fucking seriously.
I scared the shit out of him with this earlier
You
today.
did. I
He
fucking
was
went to the
taking
bathroom.
he was taking a piss, so I snuck into the bathroom
So you're
and
supposed to do it when he's pissed.
I waited till he was gonna get out. Right when he turned off the light, I went, and he jumped like Jesus fucking Christ. He thought a clown was gonna rape him.
I didn't think you were
You
going to rape me.
You should get a clown get up.
He might beat me if I put on the clown and go in there and be like, hey,
Really,
kiddo.
I'm not that easy to scare either. So
Yeah,
that's,
no,
that's
so I got your ass.
it's like the first time he
Mm.
scared me in like 12 years.
The
Wow.
only thing bad about that is now I got one coming to me.
Yeah, and you know how
Yeah,
hard
that-
it is to scare him.
Not
Just,
very
if I
hard,
just
would
walked
say.
around the corner and he walked out, he'd be scared.
We were like a week
the
ago.
only-
We were
You should
walking.
have recorded it.
I
It would have been
should've.
better.
Like a week
Yeah.
ago, we were walking to the gym. Me, Taylor, and him. We just all got out of the car together, walking into the entrance. And as we turned the corner, Taylor goes, just randomly turns to me and goes, "Rah!" And I jumped and almost fell to the floor
Wow.
because I thought I was being attacked. And she was like,
I
"I
don't
can't
think
believe you fell for that."
By his sister.
I don't think you should admit that.
Yeah, no.
Wow, I thought it was a pretty good story.
All right, episode 10,
Attack of the Clones,
the children.
or that.
The children. A lot of shit happened in this episode that I forgot about.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Drum, too.
I forgot that tree girls start shooting like fucking laser beams.
Tree girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remembered most of the shit, but it was like, oh, this is happening now.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot the whole Brienne and the Hound shit. I was like,
I did as well.
Like-
100%.
like
I'm
sh-
like, oh, fuck. They're
like
going
she's-
to fight.
she's like,
Oh, fuck. She's going to kill him.
Podrick, like, are you around? I was like, oh, wait, they're in, like, this green mounty area. Like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
I thought that happened like early in next season.
I was thinking, yeah. But then it makes sense because I figured that Arya was going to Bravo, so,
Mhm.
like,
Yeah, it makes sense. I should have known too because the
I
beginning of this episode they
I
show
just,
you get the coin and goes Vela Magulis.
I
So I
just
should have
forget
known
the,
that was gonna
I
happen.
forget the timeline. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I know what happens, I just don't remember exactly when it happened.
Yeah, a lot of shit happens. So
Yeah.
It's easy to forget.
So it just opens up with John again. Like, he's like,
The
it's
first
he-
like 20 minutes is just continuing from last episode.
yeah, yeah. So
Pretty much.
he goes and talks to Mance. They do toast about Ingrid. Mag was the giant, and then Gren.
Oh yeah, 'cause that's when you text about the giant being old and all that.
Yeah, yeah. And then he kind of starts to do something to Mance, and he's like, "Oh, that's why you're coming here, huh?" And then
They
fucking
went for the knife, right?
yeah, and they were like,
Yeah.
like I never thought, even the first time I watched it, that John would kill him.
No,
Yeah, I
think
didn't
so.
either.
You know, so the fact that he even tried to go for it, you know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
Um,
And then Stannis shows up.
and yeah, Stannis just
Yeah, with like an entire army on both sides surrounding them.
and
It was
fucks
pretty
them
cool.
up.
Yeah.
I like those aerial shots. Those are cool. Like of the,
Yeah, I really like
the
how
horses all in
they
formation
show
and
them
stuff. I'm
coming
like,
and
wow,
then
that's
go
cool.
through the mountain to the other people coming. And you just know, oh, they're fucked.
And unlike Jerome, they can ride their horses.
Yeah.
Oh my
This-
god, I've been
okay.
playing Red Dead. You can go.
So yesterday, we did a Narcos video, and so he's like editing or letting it like process or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's playing Red Dead while I'm playing Madden. And it was literally less than an hour, and he brings me in here and shows me 4 clips. One, he rides a cart off the fucking cliff.
Yeah, I was an accident.
Okay, so that's one. Other one, he's chasing some guy in a river who's drowning, and he runs his horse into the river, and it goes over a waterfall, and both him and the horse die, right? Or no?
No, I survived. The horse didn't.
the horse couldn't swim, apparently.
But luckily, the game glitched and gave my horse back later.
And then, just off the cliff once, right?
No, the next 2 was I accidentally ran into a tree and knocked my horse out. And then my horse jumped and hit me on a branch, and I fell off my horse.
The one where he's just running to a straight line, right? And there's this little tiny tree that's probably, I don't know, like 6 inches wide. And he runs straight into it with his horse. And the horse falls back and like lays, and then he goes flying. It was possibly some of the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Did you capture that? Because you could insert it here.
Yeah, I
for
captured.
all of us
I
to see.
captured it on the Xbox thing. It probably will look shitty, but I can put that in here. But
That would be
I am
hilarious.
I'm
I'm like-
so bad at that game.
I'm like-
just riding the horse
The,
part.
the other 2, I'm used to seeing because you know, they're like it happens, whatever.
Right.
But then for some reason, when he ran into the tree, it just struck me funny.
It surprised me because normally in games like you're running at a tree or whatever, the typical AI of the horse or something will kind of move you out of the way, or like something will happen and you won't run into it. I was like, whatever, I'll just keep going. Boom! Right into the tree and fell over.
Well,
So
because
are you gonna make any Red Dead game videos or no?
Yeah, we probably will. I was kind of waiting for online so we could dick around on there to do videos and shit.
That's what I just didn't know if you were or not.
so I mean, because the horses in the show, they fucking the one comes from the front and the back, and then they all fucking collide. You'd think they a few of them would run into each other.
See, but they're better than I am.
That's true.
So they have hand-eye
You'd
coordination.
be a wild
up the
anyways.
wazoo.
Who are
Have you ever rode a horse?
Have I what?
That was hard to put out. Have you ever rode a horse?
No.
Have you, Hess?
I have.
I have too. I almost fell off of it.
My grandmother had horses growing up, so.
My friend Brian, his parents had like a little ranch they'd go to all the time, so they'd bring me every once in a while. And we were riding the horses along, and we're right next to like a little canal thing, and right as we got there, Brian goes, "Oh, just to warn you, the horses get a little scared here." And I was like, "Oh fuck!" So as I'm holding on to it, the horse literally just stands up on its hind legs as I'm holding on to it next to the canal, and I was shitting my pants, but I held on for dear life, and then I was scared after that.
Yeah, never been on a horse. I've had my picture taken with one.
Like while you were on the ground?
Yeah, because they won the
It was
race.
like a Budweiser Clydesdale? at
that's-
Turf Fair?
Turf Paradise, we owned it, so like
That-
it won, so we got.
I was
go in the
gonna say
winner's
it's
circle.
not as cool, but the fact that you owned it makes it a little cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
we bet on it, so we won money on it too.
That seems like cheating.
No.
Betting on the horse, John?
That boy's like, of course you're gonna bet on the
But what
horse,
if you-
John.
What if you gave it like steroids and shit?
Why couldn't Pete Rose bet on the team he managed?
Because
Bada
there's
bing, bada
rules
boom.
against it.
Well, there should be rules against you betting on your horse. Hold on, I gotta call Hess back.
Okay. So once Stannis gets in camp, he's like, "Are you the king behind the wall or whatever?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yep." And so he tells him to kneel, and that fucker's not gonna kneel. They must
I feel
mention.
like this really comes into play later on.
Well, they probably mentioned that 900 times in the book that wildlings don't kneel.
Oh,
Well,
really?
Yeah.
I've heard stuff,
Have you?
yeah. and I
About Game
feel
of
like
Thrones
that-
or just like life?
about the Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
About which obviously I don't know, but I have heard that. Well, Jon Snow just wouldn't kneel. So I feel like this really comes into play. Later.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
It's got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do with this, but it
Well,
does have to
but
do
I
with
feel
kneeling.
Like maybe this is where he got the "I don't kneel" from.
I
I
don't.
don't know.
I don't
but-
think so.
Oh yeah.
Going off the scene.
I think that it was sprinkled in there. Like I think it was birthed a little bit here. Yes.
Right.
Oh, so you're giving him a little credit?
A little credit.
Oh, it's not.
I mean,
Once in a blue moon, Nick says that Hess is right.
I didn't say
I
he
know,
was
it's-
right.
No,
Yeah,
you gave
sure.
him some credit.
No, I'll take a little bit.
Yeah, just take a little bit of credit.
Just
shut
take the
fuck up.
tip right in your ass and.
And then so Stannis asked John's advice. He's like, "So what would your father do?" And he goes, "Probably lose his head over this." No.
That was good.
He was but he said he'd probably take him and see what he has to say
Question him. Yeah.
because
because of the wonderful whiz he was.
you should have said king and that'd have been a lot better.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not as smart as you, I guess.
Rewind it.
Because of the wonderful king he was.
All right, you can shut the fuck up now.
Oh, now that I do what you say, yeah, you should fuck up.
You should.
My name's Nick. I don't have a horn.
That motherfucker's getting hid right up your ass.
We talked about this last week. He wouldn't fit.
I know. Shut up. I'm sorry. I brought it up. You and your ass. And then John tells him to burn the bodies.
And if my father had seen what I seen,
He'd burn
Yeah.
he'd burn the bodies
tonight.
Yeah.
And
And then I
Stan-
told you, I think if his father saw what he saw, he wouldn't have beheaded that guy in the first episode.
But his father didn't see that. That guy saw that.
Well, I know, but he said if my father has seen what I've seen.
Have you seen what I've seen? Yeah, but so they didn't believe that guy either.
Yeah.
You know.
That guy's up in like
That's
Game
why
of
they killed
He's up
that
in Game
guy,
of Thrones
right?
heaven going, I
They-
fucking told you.
But even think about Ned Stark for a second.
Okay.
All right,
Thought about him.
don't be weird about it.
I thought you told me to think about him for a second, so I thought
So-
about him for a second.
Okay, he kills that guy. He didn't kill him because he saw White Walkers. He killed him because he left the fucking Night's Watch and didn't keep his honor.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was thinking he just killed him because he was lying about White Walkers.
No, he's like, oh, he saw White Walkers. Well, maybe you should go fight him then. Is probably, you know what I mean? That's what
Oh.
Ned would do. He'd
So
probably
maybe
lose.
Ned still would kill him then. if
probably
he saw
lose,
what
get
he-
captured, and get beheaded. But like,
Yeah, probably.
well, I didn't see this coming. But
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
just like that.
We all move together.
He's singing a different song.
Yeah, what the fuck are you singing? Okay, so now we're going to King's Landing.
King of the North.
You got Qyburn, Cersei, Master Pycelle. They're all looking over the mountain. He's not doing so
Master
hot.
Pycelle. I want like a fucking piano to fall on his head.
He's in Indiana Jones.
Is he really?
Part 3.
Oh, is he just as
So-
annoying?
No.
Is he about done?
Pycelle?
Yeah,
Pycelle.
No.
because he gets kicked out of his chambers because that other guy's fixing up the mountain.
I mean, he's not done. He's still gonna be around a little bit.
Because she's like, you're relieved of your duties or whatever.
Yeah, she's like.
I think she was just getting him out of the room.
This is my chamber.
The funny thing is she's such a bitch. But when she says it to him, I'm like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, dickhead.
I fucking hate him.
Yeah,
You all right over there?
yeah.
Okay.
No, it's almost like we all hate Cersei, but like, you know, like you said, she's a dick.
Yeah,
She's a bitch to him.
she's a cunt.
Or
He's
like,
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off, old hag.
Yeah, in Indiana Jones, he's the one that actually hires Indiana
Indiana.
Oh.
to go after his father.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
99% sure. So yeah, so Qyburn's gonna fix the mountain up. Just lickety split.
Yeah, and he's like, it will
See-
change him a little bit. And she
Yeah.
goes,
He'll be as good as new.
will it make him weaker? No.
What do you think about the mountain, Hess? We're gonna ask you questions now, fucker.
That's fine.
There'll be. I
Uh,
can't speculate on that.
I don't know, but it looked like he had a pretty nasty, pretty gnarly wound there. His blood did not look too healthy. That was dripping into that sphincter hole,
Yeah.
whatever that is. The little, what do they call them? A beaker.
Yeah, or sphincter holes. I like that too.
You would like that. No, but I'm assuming, obviously, he said it. He might be a little changed going forward. Like, I'm assuming he's going to come back like 3 times the size, and he's actually going to be a fucking mountain.
Yeah, people are gonna walk all over him and they're build houses on him and shit.
They're gonna hike him.
I would not doubt it.
Do you think he's the
'Cause
mountain
you
that the
see-
Hound and Bran were fighting on, and then he fell off his brother?
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
And because like Cersei like creamed her panties when.
I think you should mark everything where Hess speculates, and then we go back and see what he said and see if it's right.
All right, I'll try if I remember.
Just from here on.
From here on?
I'll try. He says.
I know. So then it's all about Cersei in these next couple scenes. She fucking tells Pycelle to fuck off,
Yeah.
talks to Qyburn. Will he lose his strength? No. Oh, yeah, fuck him up then. And then she goes,
And then she goes and visits her father, right?
yeah. And then she's like,
Yeah.
hey, Daddy, I'm not going to
I'm not
marry him.
marrying.
I'm not
Boris.
marrying him, and by the way, I am fucking my brother, and
Yeah.
boy, I love it.
Pretty much.
I love sucking my brother's cock. Oh, daddy. And he's like, I don't believe you.
He's like, and you know he believes her.
Yeah, so then she's like, you know what? Just to prove you wrong, I'm gonna go suck my brother's cock right now. And then she goes and fucks Jamie.
Yeah, that's what happened, I guess. I mean,
Pretty much, you know.
pretty much.
That's how I saw the
That's
scene.
That's in Jerome's mind.
That's how
In
the
a
scene went.
nutshell.
Little open door to Jerome's mind.
She was like, oh, daddy, I'll show you how much I love my brother.
Yeah. Hess got a text.
Just an alert.
You're an alert.
know.
Do you think Tywin was a little alert when she said I love my brother?
Is there a bigger hypocrite than Tywin?
Trying to think. No, I think I can't think of anybody else.
He
that's
talks
bigger
out
than
of
him.
every side of his mouth. I mean, he's smart and he was doing good. He's dead now, so
Well,
fuck him.
he plays. He knew how to.
He didn't know how to play
Play puppet.
Tyrion.
Yeah, not many people do.
Yeah. He fucked that up. He's like, oh, you're my son. You're not my son. Motherfucker, you just said I was.
Yeah, say whore again, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know,
Say
I
one
dare
more
ya.
goddamn
I
time.
double dare you, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it reminded me of that scene in Friday. Say pinky again.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Pulp Fiction. Not
So did I.
Friday.
Well, I mean it reminded me of that as well.
So after Cersei goes on her little fuck a suck a dick mode,
Like a suck a dick mode. Sounds like part of a rap song.
so now we're on Daenerys, and she's like listening to people yap.
the other one guy's like, oh, my daughter got burned by your dragons.
First of all, if I'm king or queen,
Yeah, we all heard you last week. You're an asshole. We got it.
yeah, I'm not listening to all these people bitch about shit. I want to be a slave again. Then go be a fucking slave. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
seriously.
Go.
Yeah.
Why can't he open up a school and teach people?
You
Why
killed-
is it-
That's what I
killed my
thought. I thought you like being a
The
teacher.
dragon killed my child.
Why is your first thought I want to be a slave
You know
again?
what Jerome said? How do they know they didn't burn their own child?
Yeah, I was like, how do you know that motherfucker didn't burn his daughter and go, hey, your dragon's burned my kid?
But he didn't get anything out of it. Oh, they didn't show it. I think they paid him off. But
Probably. What would be the point of showing up? Just to fucking tattle?
if I remember in the books, like when they show the bones, they're like, "Oh, it could have been a goat, but we can't tell because it was like so." But that was a fucking head.
That was a
Yeah,
that was a
that
little
was a-
girl.
Charred baby.
So then she locks up her dragons.
Which is funny is she doesn't even lock up the ones that did it.
That's what I was gonna say. The brother's like, "Got you in trouble."
Yeah, basically.
Well,
I got you grounded.
But that one's not there.
Yeah, so but like
But why lock up the other two?
if I go rob a bank, they're not gonna arrest my two sisters.
Right.
Because she realizes that they're capable.
Those
of
two are good.
They've always been capable.
Yeah, those two are good. The other one's like, I'm gonna burn bitches all day long.
Better safe than sorry.
Better call
I
Saul.
actually agree with.
You agree with it?
I
do.
You're a monster.
Yeah.
This is one horn for disappointment.
No, I agree
hang,
with it.
hang up on him. No, I'm just kidding.
You hang
Shame.
up, I'm done.
Shame.
We're almost done. No, I honestly think it's one of the worst decisions she's made in her career. Is locking up
I
her
don't
dragons.
know about like if we're talking real world shit. Like I know dragons not real, all that shit, but
Well, it's
if we're
hard to talk
talking
real world shit when
Real
they're...
world shit. I feel like she made the right decision. Now, how it affects her later on down the road with her taking over the whole Seven Kingdoms, I don't know about that. But I feel like she probably made the right decision because she obviously doesn't want anyone to be a slave. She wants everyone to be free, and she obviously doesn't want her dragons killing humans.
She doesn't want
Yeah,
so she
but
wants
the
everyone to be free, but her dragons.
But the thing is, even her doing this, the one dragon that's doing that shit
Is still
is
doing
still
it.
out there, and he's still gonna be fucking burning people and goats and whatever the fuck he wants.
He's like Seth Meyers
Right.
out there.
yeah, he's like, yeah, burnt, yeah, burnt.
Just like that.
When I move, you
Uh,
move.
Just like that. So, yeah, it's a horrible decision. She's supposed to be the mother dragon. She's gonna stick those motherfuckers in
Yeah,
a
now
dungeon and
she's
be
the
like,
mother of locked up dragons. They're
And
gonna
then-
add another fucking
hey,
name to her thing.
So you've never grounded Jerome when he was younger and locked him in his room?
Well, yeah, but
I didn't
because
put
I
him
did
in
the
a-
bad thing.
I didn't put him in a dungeon because Taylor did something.
Yeah.
Okay.
If one of your dogs does something bad but runs away, are you gonna yell at the one that's still at your house?
Well, here's what I'll say about that. If I saw it, no. But like, if I come home,
They
and-
described it. They said it was the black one, the
no
fucking
shit. But what
shadow
I'm saying
dragon,
is,
not the
I'm just answering
bright
the
ass
question.
green and yellow one.
if I come home and there's trash all over the floor and I don't know which one did it, yeah, they're both getting in trouble.
Yeah, but what if?
Yeah,
So,
but you
what
know
if?
which one did it.
What if I was watching your house and I said, "Hey, it was that one," but then it ran away? Because that's kind of what happened.
Okay.
The guy saw his daughter get burned, right?
But then how she?
I see what you guys are saying.
How is she supposed to go fucking be queen of Westeros if she doesn't have fucking her dragons? That's the only thing she has is her dragons, and now she just
Well, I
locked
feel
the two
like
of them
she
up.
can get them out of there. Like they're not in there forever, right?
They're in there for
They're
a
in for a
for a
long
long ass
time.
time. Long time.
She locked them away. She has to go feed them and shit in there, and
Yeah.
it's stupid. I thought it was I just thought it was dumb.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I agree with that.
All right, so they go back to the wall, and they do like a little funeral for everyone that died, and then they
yeah.
burn all the bodies. Like Aemon said some words, and
Right,
they
right.
did their little shit.
Burnt,
What? Burnt?
and then they burnt them. Then
Yeah.
they burnt them.
They burned them all, like the Mad King. And then John has his own little special funeral for Ingrid.
Yeah, he turned into
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker.
He did turn it, but she's not.
If it
my
was
favorite.
Jamie doing it, they would have totally made it look like he's burning like Tywin like that. It would have looked like Luke Skywalker.
Well, I thought it was kind of funny. Like, what is it, Tormund? Tormund. He was like, she really loved you, and I was like, I feel like he knew that. Like, I feel like John knew that. Like,
Well, he loved her
if
too.
he-
Yeah.
yeah, if he didn't know it, he was very, very.
Well, I don't know. She kept telling me that he knew nothing.
No, he knew it, and then that's why he burned her like that, and like actually made it special.
Yeah,
It was a little sappy.
a little bit, but it's cool. You
Made
got to see her
sense.
burn. And then
Yeah.
he burned
nice
his
little,
wife.
Nice little touch, just get it over with.
She was kissed by fire.
It was
Yeah.
every time I see her now, I just think about how you said that that's his wife.
You know what I think of every time I see him together?
What?
That he once pranked her with his head in the fridge. So like
Oh,
she like went to open the fridge and it was just his head in there.
Jesus
Like so
Christ.
and it scared the shit out of her. And I think of that every fucking
That's
time.
funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, so now we got Jojen and crew and Bran and Hodor.
I
This
forgot
was-
Jojen dies.
I forgot he had a dream.
Yeah. So they get to where they were going, the three-eyed raven, which, forgive me, but I guess they changed the actor of the
Wait,
three-eyed.
he wouldn't know that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they changed the actor. Either that or me and you somehow forgot this one actor, but I'm pretty sure they changed him
Yeah.
when we see him again.
So anyway, so they get there, they get attacked by White Walkers. Oh, I guess.
It's more
Skeleton.
like skeleton weird.
Coming up at the ground. And
That
shit.
was a really cool scene. It was
It was really cool.
it was like if you just show that scene to someone, they're not gonna think they're watching Game of Thrones, like just randomly.
Yeah.
Like it's skeletons with swords fighting people, and then a fucking tree lady shooting laser beams.
yeah. So
Did you ever play a game on Xbox called Baldur's Gate?
No,
No.
That's
It
kinda-
sounds familiar.
it does.
That's kind of what it reminded me of, like those skeletons.
Oh really?
They would come and like you'd have to kill them and stuff. And
Yeah, it did remind me
How-
of like video gaming with
How
skeletons.
do you kill a skeleton? That is a good question.
well, you have a big sword. And,
I think you just
know,
break them apart. Normally in games when you kill a
Yeah.
skeleton, they just break apart.
Well, I know, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's-
well, I mean that one they decapitated and it stabs Jojen like 17 times,
yeah. So Jojen dies.
prison style. Just fucking shanked
He
100
did get
times.
shanked. And then we're like, oh, dude, is he gonna become a White Walker? And then,
And then they fucking blow
one
him
of the
up.
children of the forest fucking
Yeah,
toss her
Whee!
fucking little
alley-oop sauce.
grenade shit on him.
Yeah.
So I guess he doesn't. And then they all fucking disappear when they get into the cave.
Mm-hmm.
They can't go into the cave.
They should just put
No.
the entire unit. They should put whatever's in that cave all over the world.
Yeah, Brandon.
Get rid of all the
Bran
wa-
would fuck it up.
Yeah, probably.
So this is it for Bran
Yeah.
and Hodor and Mira. You don't see them at all in season 5.
Oh wow.
Yep. They
'Cause
they take a break.
They blew their load on them. They went a little too far with them, so they skipped the whole season.
They're like, yeah, let's pump the brakes here.
No, seriously, they were
really-
too far
'cause
ahead.
If they continued that, they would have fucked shit up.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
to calm down. So he's gonna be learning for the next 10 episodes.
And I believe he grows 10 more feet in between
I
the
think he
season and
does
the next.
grow. It's kind of like Jackson.
A little bit. Every time you see him, he's 10 feet taller.
Yeah. But it was kind of sad to see Jojen go because you learned that he knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. So that makes you wonder how important Bran really is.
That's
Yeah, I feel like
true.
he's pretty
Yeah, I
important.
didn't think about it that way. What's interesting too is so when they got captured and all that, and like he was like so sure they'd get out, it's because he saw that he was gonna fucking die with the White Walkers and all when they didn't make it.
Yeah. And you know what Jerome said? How come he didn't see that coming when he got stabbed?
But then I found out he did, so it
Yeah.
made me feel better.
Yep. And then Bran comes across Arya and the Hound.
I thought this was.
And they all have a
Pretty
picnic
badass.
and live happily ever after.
Yeah. Podrick and Arya become boyfriend girlfriend.
Mhm.
Brienne and Hound can become boyfriend girlfriend,
He starts playing with her needle.
so to speak, or they fucking square off and beat the shit out of each other.
That was a really cool fight scene. I think there was like 37 cuts
I'm
back and forth to different
Still
things.
not 100%. I believe that Brienne would beat the Hound, but she did, so
Well,
I
see-
have to go with it.
See, to me, I said this out there. I feel like they're the like guy and girl version of each other. So to me, like it fits that they. I feel like they're even. So I
Jerome
guess
called her Mike Tyson.
she did Mike Tyson the shit out of him.
with a rock in her hand. I don't think Mike Tyson ever punched anyone with a rock
But,
in her
but
hand.
he did bite someone's
No,
ear
he
off,
Bit someone's ear off and spit
and
it
she
out.
bit
though.
the hound's ear off.
Yeah, makes sense.
Does that make
Yeah.
him Evander Holyfield?
Yeah, I guess.
So, didn't Evander Holyfield win by default?
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah, so
I guess the hound.
He wouldn't be Evander Holyfield.
Yeah, I meant getting your ear bit off. I didn't mean winning.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I was just taking it a step too far. you know?
Yeah, but technically he wasn't dead yet. So like
Yeah, she left the battlefield, so I think
Yeah.
she left the
so
arena.
maybe he won by default because she cheated with a
Yeah.
rock and a fucking biting his ear off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
A
looked
nasty
fucked
cut
up.
in his thigh too. Yeah.
Is that how you
That
thought
wasn't
he
a
would
cut.
end?
That was a fucking break.
That's what I mean. Like it was nasty looking.
Yeah,
whatever
his
it was.
fucking bone was sticking out.
Is that how you thought he would end? By the hands of Brienne?
Dun dun dun.
I mean, I have seen this episode, but I completely forgot it. So no,
Mm.
because like when they started fighting, I'm like, is this it for the Hound? I'm like, And then as it got further, I'm like, I'm pretty sure it is the end.
Arya steals his coins.
I like that. He thought she was gonna stab him in the heart.
And he's like, up, and he like tries to get it, and it's like, you don't need this shit.
Well, it reminded
Imagine,
me of earlier.
like,
a dead
yeah.
man doesn't need it.
Yeah,
She should have used that line on him.
she should have. Were you surprised Arya didn't put him out of his misery?
No,
I mean, the first time you watched it.
that's what he wanted. He wanted her to do that.
Yeah.
But did she want to put him out of his
I don't
misery?
think she did.
I don't think she did either.
She got over it.
No, that's why she didn't do it.
She
Yeah.
liked him.
Yeah, she did like him. It's the closest thing to a
And-
father she's had in the last
yeah.
couple of years or whatever.
It's
it's been.
true, yeah.
However long they've been wandering the countryside,
Yeah.
not galloping on their horses.
No, they don't have horses, do they?
No, they're just galloping for fun.
Their horses always get stolen or fucking lost or something.
Yeah.
But then Arya fucking gives her coin to someone and she's off to Bravos.
No, she was Vela
Yep.
Morghulis. And
What
he's
do
like, holy shit, okay, get on board.
So what do you think about that? Her going to Bravos?
That's where I remember seeing the little guy in the pyramid on the water. She goes up to the house and it's like, Vala Morghulis.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you remember seeing that? If you've never watched past season 4.
No, he did bring that up
I-
early on. I don't remember how he saw
Yeah,
that.
I feel like, and I remember, I feel like I watched maybe like a little bit of like episode 1 of season 5, but I don't remember it all. I don't like, for whatever reason, that scene sticks out in my head, like where she went to, it looked like a pyramid on the water. Like,
No, I think he did mention that like our first.
No, I
Internet
remember. He's
podcast,
mentioned
yeah.
it probably
Yeah.
a few times.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about her in Bravos.
I didn't really like that storyline. I mean,
I-
it's cool where it ends, but
It's like she had to go there to get where she
yeah,
is,
but I feel like it just took a long time. It was kind of boring.
growing
Yeah,
pains.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Some of it's cool.
It'll be interesting
Some of it's
rewatching it.
really
If
cool.
I think it's as boring when we
Yeah.
rewatch it.
Some of it's really cool,
Mm-hmm.
but some of it's I don't know. I want everyone to get on the other fucking side of the ocean
Yeah.
or sea. And then Jamie breaks out Tyrion.
Yeah, he kills his wife and then kills his dad.
So here's my question.
It's not his wife.
Oh, almost wife. His girlfriend.
His whore.
So when Jamie leaves him, he says, "Go up the stairs, knock on the door twice, pause, knock twice again." Did he just decide not to go up the stairs at that moment? Is that why he went in? Like he wanted to go see?
Yeah, I think he was gonna go.
Yeah, I think he was gonna kill his dad regardless, don't you? Or something to that
Something.
effect?
I don't know. He didn't listen to
Because like
Jamie.
that scene is like super fucking dark. Like when he's down there, you know. So it's like that's why I was like confused. I'm like, did he just like go the wrong way?
No,
Did
because he went straight to Tywin's room.
You might need to
Okay.
adjust the contrast on your TV.
Yeah, because it wasn't dark for us
it
there.
wasn't dark at all for us.
Mm.
Were you watching
Oh.
on your phone or were you watching it on TV?
I was on my TV.
Because sometimes I've noticed when I watch on my phone, sometimes it's a lot darker than it is
Yeah.
on the TV. Yeah. And so, I mean, because he came up that little trap door, and that
And then my other question is, that was Joffrey's bow and arrow, right? That he.
I don't know if it was Joffrey's. It reminded me of it, but it could have been Tywin's too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Because
know.
I would assume that Tywin took over Joffrey's chamber.
No, he
like,
didn't.
'cause-
No, he wouldn't.
No.
No,
No,
what's
he
his
didn't.
face would
No, see, that's why Tyrion.
Tommen.
That's why Tyrion knows there's a trapdoor there because he was Hand of the King.
yeah.
Joffrey lives where the king lives. The Hand lives
I
where the
got it.
Hand lives.
And then Tommen would be
That makes sense.
Tommen would be in there now.
Yeah, he would have killed Tommen if that was the case.
True.
Yeah. So Tywin's taking a shit and he shoots him in the fucking chest twice and kills him.
Yeah, and then
Well, before that, he strangles Shay.
yeah,
Yeah, you said
I
that.
like that. And then what? I can't think of the guy's name. Guy puts him in the box.
Varys.
Varys puts him in the box that he had that other group. At least it looked like it.
It's the same kind of box.
Yeah, and then gets him on the boat.
I forgot Varys was going with him.
So did I. Like when he was up there, I was like, oh yeah. Like I didn't remember until he started sitting next to him. But yeah, so we finished Game of Thrones season 4.
Yeah. So I've not seen anything past this.
Clearly.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, this is where it'll get very interesting. Because House will be like, oh, I know this shit. This is gonna happen. I'll be like, yeah or no.
Well, it depends. Because, like, sometimes you clam up when we talk about Game of Thrones. It's
Yeah.
not like Westworld.
Yeah, Westworld.
What do you mean?
Westworld, you'd be like,
Oh, well,
fucking Man in
no.
Black the host. Fucking this girl's blah, blah.
Well, maybe I've realized like sometimes I sound like an idiot, and I don't want to sound like.
I sound like an idiot all the time.
Touche.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
I mean, I'm like out the horn here.
I think it'd be fun though if you try to speculate a little bit.
Yeah, I do
You
too.
know, just we won't make fun of you too much.
I'll keep that in mind.
You know, and then when we watch season 7, we can all speculate the fuck out of it and be completely wrong.
I think we'll be right because
Absolutely.
we're the smartest motherfuckers that do Game of Thrones podcasts.
We couldn't even figure out where Narcos was.
I don't think we really talked about that. I think that comment pulled that out of his ass.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Are you guys? So you guys are done with that season then?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
finished it.
It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking fantastic. We're thinking about
Doing Narcos original.
original.
OG.
Just
OG?
we wouldn't have to do it at the same pace. We could
Yeah,
do, like,
we could
maybe,
take we could
like,
take our
keep-
time with that because that,
I don't think anyone's
as
gonna
fun
watch
as it is, it's really nice that we're done with it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Along with your Flash and Arrow and this and.
Yeah,
you know,
we skipped Unearthly Duo for
yeah.
2 weeks because we just didn't have time.
Yeah. But we did. I mean, it was fun. It was really good,
Yeah.
and a lot of people were watching it. So
Mhm.
Yeah,
It was
for
fun
us.
because people were watching it and commenting
The
too.
subscribers went way up too.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Hopefully some of them are checking this out. Probably not, but
Yeah.
hopefully.
You never know.
But
Should
all right,
have mentioned that at the beginning.
should've. All right, well that's
Maybe
it
they
for
would've
this random ramblings. We'll be back next week with Game of Thrones season 5. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys then. I still want to see a giant's dick.